What up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Roz here with Perceived with Cause of Blog. And today I'm at City Takers, Detroit. And we with the one and only, the homie Thi'sl. Of course, he's working on a new album.
Free from the Trap.
Free from the Trap. Last album, Beautiful Monster, was out last year. And so we're going to get a little questions. What can we expect from this new album, this new book that's coming out, that we haven't heard from you? Because you reveal a lot of stuff on Chronicles. So give us a little nuggets on what we can expect we haven't heard.
Chronicles, even though I talked about, if you go back and listen to Chronicles of an Ex-Hustler, probably the most revealing songs I had were I Hate You, I Forgive You, Urban Missionary. I talk about how I met Flame in the hood. Church came out to evangelize.
Right.
But even with those songs, it was kind of like a skimming through. Like, so it wasn't like, outside of that, the album just had a certain feel. I talked about other stuff around me. Like Picture on the Shirt, I talked about stuff that was around me. So with Free from the Trap, the album part of it isn't going to be as much of a dig into like my personal life as the book is going to be.
Okay.
I'm writing the album as if I'm writing it for a movie. So I'm writing the album because I'm seeing my life in my head, and I'm reading the book stuff, and I'm seeing certain type of things, and I'm writing it almost like picturing it like, if this was a movie, this kind of song would come on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the type of song that will pop on. This the type of that will pop on. So I'm kind of writing the album like it's a soundtrack to a movie, but the book is gonna be, I've told people like testimony-wise stuff a few times,
right?
But it's only so much you can say in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Even with the documentary I got up, it's 12 minutes long. On the documentary, it's so much stuff that I didn't say, you know. So with the book, it's gonna be almost like an A to Z. You know, I'm gonna leave out some stuff. I ain't trying to send myself to jail, so it's gonna be some stuff that I ain't gonna say. I've been debating on do we want to like make up something, you know what I'm saying, like some similar stuff that won't be like indictment wise and worthy rather. So I'm like, I don't know. So, but for the most part, it's gonna be A to Z. Like it's gonna kind of lay out the stuff that happened to me to be able to write songs like I Hate You, I Forgive You, stuff like that. It's gonna give you a background on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last question, we got this whole Meek Mill's Amen song that's going on right now. Pastor Jomo responded. What was your take on the whole song and Pastor Jomo's response to it?
I personally, just being 100, I personally don't like the song.
Okay.
I don't like the song. I heard the song one time before I even saw the Jomo stuff and the Meek Mill stuff. And the first time I heard it, I got through probably like almost through the first part. I didn't even know Drake was on the song until today. I got through like part of the first part, and it was just like, oh, I can't take this. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a Christian,
right, and
I am offended when stuff that God calls sacred is used in a blaspheming type way.
Okay.
You know, it's like it's a bunch of bad chicks in her. Amen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, cuz. So I didn't like the song. I cut it off. I didn't make it through the hook. I was on the plane. I was in the airport today. True story. I was in the airport, and I saw a tweet Talib Kweli sent out about him not liking what Pastor Jomo did. So it made me actually, while I was on the plane, I said, I'm finna go listen to this song.
Okay. So
I listened to the whole thing, and it's still like, I don't like the song. But what I would say is, I don't like the way hip-hop feels like they can do whatever and nobody can say nothing.
Right.
Like when it's something like this, if it would have been a whole nother situation, like Trayvon Morton's situation, like nobody had right to say anything. That's not, it didn't happen to them.
Right.
But everybody felt like they had the right to say something because they were black.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just because we're black, he's black, we could say something. But you're not his family, you're not his cousin, you're not his this. So you really don't have a right to say nothing in that sense. But because we're black, I can say something. It's the same thing. Like, I'm a Christian. If I wanted to say something, I could. How he would take it would be a whole nother story. But I hate the way hip-hop feels like you can't say nothing. about certain stuff when it comes to hip-hop artists. It's like, nah, just be quiet, don't say nothing. And that's kind of what Talib Kweli was saying. It was like he shouldn't have just said nothing. He should have just told us about some artists that he liked. But that's not true. If it would have been something happening, I saw Talib Kweli post a comment about what he thought about cannabis when he folded up in a rap battle. That wasn't none of his business, but he felt like he had the right to say something.
Right.
So I don't like the way hip hop likes to pick and choose, like who can say what about what when we're always so vocal in hip hop. But I would say that I don't think Pastor Jamo's approach was the best one in that situation. Because Meek Mill did make a good point on the radio. He's like, man, you should have reached out to me. Like, I'm accessible. You know, like, I'm accessible. The radio station dude said that, like, Meek is available. He could have had the radio station dude hit Meek up.
Right.
And been like, I want to talk to Meek. And he could have made that happen in private. You know what I mean? So it's like, why would you go, especially you go on live radio and get sunned. Because Meek sunned him. Like, Meek sunned him, like, on live radio. Now it's on the internet. Everybody heard it all across the country. So it's like, I don't think his approach was right because Meek made valid points. He like, you could have said something to me. Do I think what he was attempting to defend was right? Yes, I do.
Right.
I think what he was attempting to defend is 100% right, but I think he could have approached it a different way and would have had a much different a result. Because as hood as Meek comes off to be, one thing that I know about hood dudes, like, we respect a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? If dude would have came to him respectfully in private on a whole nother level, even if he didn't agree or believe what he said, I believe he probably would have respected it, and they could have had a different outcome of the whole thing. So I don't rock with the song, but I don't think his approach was right. But I do think what he was defending was 100% like right. What he was attempting to defend, I think it's super whack that he writing the book. Well, I ain't gonna say super whack because I don't want to offend him with my words, but I don't think it's necessary for him to write a book about MMG. Like, that's like, don't waste my life type stuff. Like, you gonna sit up and write a whole book about MMG? Like, for what? Like, write a blog, like, and let it be over. You know, right now him doing anything is not gonna be cool because he's already set things in a certain. They're set in a certain tone.
Right.
So the book, I think, is not cool. But I think what he was defending was cool. Like, I think he had the right to speak up for what he did, being a Christian. But I wish he would have done it in a different way because people already think we weirdos and want attention and fame and all of that. So he should have went about it a different way.
Okay. And give us a little plug-ins where we can follow you at and all that.
You can catch me online at IamThi'sl.com. That's IamThisl. You can hit me up on Twitter at THISL. You can hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/IamThi'sl. So you can hit me at any of them spots. You can call me at, no, I'm just playing. You know, but you can hit me up at any of them spots. Look at my calendar, probably be at a city near you sometime soon. Free from the Trap, November 20th. Autobiography in the book. Go to my website. I got the Thi'sl t-shirts, fitted hats, all that. Like, so go.
All right. This is Proceed with Caution Blog. Kobe sucks. Get Bailey sucks. And I'm out.
Kobe
Triples.
sucks.
Kobe sucks.
Wow.
Let's go.